Hello, I'm from the SalesPilotes and my name is Tony E. Clausen. And in this video blog, I'm going to tell you what our definition in the SalesPilotes of sales is. And the reason that we want to define sales is that if we think that sales is only the exchange of money for goods, we're all wrong. Because the way we look at the world is that everything is sales. Now, let me give you a perspective of this. Now, imagine you have a lot of cows, therefore you have a lot of milk. Now, you have more milk than you can drink yourself, but you don't have any honey. I have a lot of bees and I have a lot of honey, but I don't have any milk. Now, I have a surplus of honey, you have a surplus of milk. What do? We exchange goods, so I get some of your milk and you get some of my honey. That's sales. That's how sales started. Sales is the exchange of what we have in deficit. Now, if I have a need of something, it's because I don't have that need covered. So a customer that I approach in the SalesPilot will have a need for sales training, like you might have. Now, I have a constant need of money to buy me food. So my need is to get money. So we exchange. So you cover my deficit in my account, money-wise, and I cover your deficit of knowledge about sales training. Now, this goes for any product. In fact, before we invented money, this is how people traded. They traded with goods. They made an exchange. Now, here's the secret of what is sales. So sales is basically the exchange of something that we need with something that we have in surplus. So it's an exchange. We help the other person or the other company to something they don't have. And here we are. The essence of sales is to help. So to sell is to help, because that's what you do. A real sale is when both parties have the conviction that they've made a good deal. And that good deal is that they got what they needed in exchange for something that they could live without in order to cover their need. To sell is to help. And the reason that this is a good idea to think about selling as helping is that gone are all the manipulations, gone are all the negative things that we know in salespeople. When they become pushy, when they try to convince us, when they try to manipulate us to buy something we really don't need. If you as a salesperson have one objective is, whenever I meet a customer, I want to help this customer, then you're in the essence of sales. Because if you want to help the customer, it doesn't mean that you necessarily need to help that customer to your product. It means you want to help the customer the best you can, even if that means that the customer is not going to buy your product. Now, the good things about this is that you as a salesperson will feel much more comfortable because you're selling to people that actually need what you're selling to them. The good thing for the customer is that whatever you're selling them, they actually need. And therefore, you'll have a happy salesperson and you'll have a happy customer. And one thing we know about happy customers are that they come back. And one thing we know about happy salespeople are that they are the best at selling in the long run. So, the essence of this video blog is that real sales defined by us, as we define it, is to help. To sell is to help. So the good sale is when a customer feels I got for the same value or more than what I paid for. That's real sales, and that's what you want to achieve. And you achieve that by making sure that whenever you sell something, you really help them. That's our definition of sales, and I hope you can use it in your life out there in the reality of sales.